Good morning everyone, how you doing? It's Paul here from Unusual Things. Now this morning we are at St Mary's and St Bayes Church in Boxgrove, Chichester, West Sussex, and we have come to find the final resting place of a gentleman, as well as many others of course, but someone that we owe a lot of gratitude to, and that gentleman is William Fiske. Now for those of you who don't know who William is, I'll tell you a little bit about his life real soon. However, he was the first person from the United States that got killed during World War II that come over to help. The very first person. And he's got a really interesting backstory, which I will tell you a little bit about real soon. Now, if you like the video today, or if you've heard of William Fiske before, please leave me a comment down below. Please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to the channel. It's absolutely free, does not cost you a single penny. And hit the notification bell and you'll be notified when more videos come out. Now, if it's someone whose first time it is here at Unusual Things, welcome, thank you for joining us. And we usually have a premiere most Sundays about 7 o'clock, so come and join us in the chat because there's lots of people that get in there, and we've got a real good cluster of friends, and we're like our own little Unusual Things family, so come and say hello there. And yeah, and to all you regulars, as always, thank you. Let's go and have a little look around. I'll tell you about William, and then we'll try and find his final resting place and look around this beautiful location. It looks amazing. Let's go. William Meade Lindsley Fiske III, 4th of June 1911 to the 17th of August 1940, was an American combat fighter pilot and Olympic bobsledder. At the 1928 and 1932 Winter Olympics, Fiske won gold as driver for the US bobsledding team, also acting as the captain Olympic flag bearer in 1932. When World War II broke out in 1939, Fiske travelled to the UK and joined the Royal Air Force Volunteer Reserve, claiming to be Canadian in order to be permitted to enlist. He would participate in the Battle of Britain before being killed in action on the 17th of August 1940. After Jimmy Davis, Fiske was the second American pilot killed in action during World War II, but Fiske has the distinction of being the first American citizen pilot to be killed in action during World War II. His plaque was unveiled in the crypt of St Paul's Cathedral, London. The inscription reads, "An American citizen who died that England might live." Between his Olympic career and his military service, Fiske was instrumental in the early development of the Aspen ski resort. Fiske and his partner built the first ski lift and lodge in the remote Colorado mountain town. Others would continue to use their work after the war. Now, Fiske's family were quite well to do, to be honest with you. His dad was a New England banking magnate. There's some nice graves around here, look. Sorry, I'm just going off topic a little bit because it just caught my eye and I like to have a little look, of course. In 1928, as driver of the first 5-man US bobsled team to win the Olympics, Fiske became the youngest gold medalist in any winter sport. He was not eclipsed until 1992 by Tony Nieminen. Who was aged just 16 years at the 1928 Winter Olympics in St Moritz, Switzerland. His American teammates were Jeffrey Mason, Neon Tucker, Clifford Gray and Richard Park. How beautiful it is in here. Now, shortly before the outbreak of World War II, Fiske was recalled to the New York offices of Dillon, Reed & Co. By the 30th of August 1939, he returned to England aboard the Aquitania. Accompanying a bank colleague who was also a member of the 601 County of London Auxiliary Air Force Squadron, Fiske was one of 7 US aircrew personnel who fought in the Battle of Britain. Although to the neutrality of the United States, Fiske pretended to be Canadian. He joined the Royal Air Force Volunteer Reserve and was promoted to the rank of pilot officer on the 23rd of March 1940. He undertook his flying training at number 10 Elementary Flying Training School, RAF Yatesbury in Wiltshire, before moving on to RAF Brize Norton, which is where he did his advanced flying training. As an American citizen, he duly pledged his life and loyalty to King George VI and was formally admitted into the Royal Air Force. In his diary, Joyce Fiske wrote, "I believe I can lay claim to being the first US citizen to join the Royal Air Force in England after the outbreak of hostilities." On the 12th of July 1940, Fiske joined number 601 Squadron RAF, a Hawker Hurricane unit at RAF Tangmere, West Sussex, which is not too far from here. The so-called Millionaire Squadron, carrying out his first sorties with the squadron on the 20th of July, where he flew 2 patrols. On 16th of August 1940, in the midst of the Battle of Britain, number 161 Squadron RAF was scrambled to intercept a squadron of German dive bombers. Fiske was flying Hurricane serial number P3358. The squadron destroyed 8 Junkers Ju-87 Stukas, but after 15 minutes of flying time, a German gunner put a bullet through Fiske's fuel tank. With his aircraft badly damaged and his hands and ankles burnt, instead of bailing out, Fiske nursed his Hurricane home, gliding over a hedgerow to the airfield, and although he landed his aircraft safely back at Tangmere, Fiske had to be extracted from the aircraft by ambulance attendants, and shortly after his fuel tank exploded, he was taken to the Royal West Sussex Hospital, Chichester, for treatment, but he sadly died from surgical shock shortly afterwards on 17th of August. Fiske was 29 years old. So there's some information there on William Fiske, Billy Fiske, Bill Fiske. I heard the story and I thought, do you know what? I need to go and find where he's buried and let you guys in on it, because I knew nothing about him and it's literally half an hour's drive down the road from me. And I thought, do you know what? Let's go and have a look. We'll tell his story. Sometimes I do a voiceover with the stories and sometimes I read them out when I go along. Usually in the winter I do a voiceover because otherwise I'm trying to read notes and things like that. But today, because there's not too much information on him, I just got it off the internet and I was just reading it out as we were walking along. So you have to bear with me. Sometimes I quite like doing it like that. Anyway, I've been having a good look around. Do you know what? I think I found it. Now, the only reason why I'm saying that from here, and I'll show you how far away I am, it's over in that corner, I think. I don't know 100%, but I can see a little American flag. So I'm guessing here, purely guessing, doing the I think I found it in a guess mode. I haven't done that for a while, if at all. So let's have a little look, shall we? Okay, so yeah, it looks like it, doesn't it? Oh, here we go, wow. Oh, wow, what a grave. Pilot Officer WMJ Fiske III. Born in Chicago, June 4th, 1911. Killed in action August the 17th, 1910. He died for England. W.M.L. Fiske, New York, 1879-1940. And Beulah Fiske, Chicago, 1886-1949. Wow, look at that. And then here, there is some more information. It's pretty much what I've read out, but you can go and find it yourself on the internet, of course, if you want to. Or you can pause the picture and have a little zoom in. There he is, brave man, look, amongst many others. So there we have it. That's the story there of William or Bill Fiske. And it's an honour to be here, really, to be honest with you. You know, I know we try and respect our war dead as much as we can, especially in this country and America. You know, it's one thing that we all do, and we try and give them the respect they deserve. But it's so humbling when someone comes over from America, pretends to be Canadian, to get in to the British Royal Air Force. And as an ex-Royal Air Force man myself, obviously not to the stature or level anywhere near this gentleman. Thank you so much, Bill. William, there's the RAF badge there. So there we have it, the final resting place there of William Fiske. Thank you so much, thank you so much. Thank you to all our men and women that have fought for this country and for freedom and to give us the life we have today. Wow. So yeah, if you've heard of William or Bill's story before and you want to leave me a little comment, or if you haven't, if it's something new to you like it was to me, please leave your comments down below. And if you haven't done so already, hit the notification and you'll be notified when more stories like this come out and more graves. And of course, subscribe to the channel, it's absolutely free, does not cost you a single penny. And that just felt, ooh, the camera just, that's for the Christmas special. And just hit it on that branch. And yeah, it's very humbling to visit people's graves like that. So I will see you all in this beautiful place in Chichester on the next one. Take it easy.